This kicks off our recording meeting on Friday, February 17th, and it's 1 o'clock. So how are we doing today, everybody?
Very good, and thank you for the Dunkin' Donuts.
Yes. We always start our meetings off with a beverage or a snack.
Yeah.
So today we'll talk about Jersey Mike's, and we'll talk about the past, we'll talk about our future plan, and we'll talk about anything in between. And we're going to start off by talking about T2.
Yeah. Last time in T2 we already discovered the background of Jersey Mike's and the problems. And also we have the draft of the interview and survey problems. And what we need to focus on T4 is how to conduct the interview on both the manager and like 1 or 2 employees. And so I want to know that whether you had like any problems on the interview and this, like mostly it's interview this time, and what time are we going to conduct ours?
Yeah, I think we need to set up a time that we're all free.
Like next week or this week? Like next week, right?
Next week,
maybe.
probably next Friday.
Next Friday.
I'd say next Friday is a good day to stop in.
Yeah.
Because this time we need like maybe like both managers and employees, like we need like 2 or 3.
So are we going to interview employees too or just managers?
I think it's both. We need both perspectives.
And the surveys?
Survey, I think survey
Surveys fine for employees, I'm guessing.
Yeah, but I mean interview is just focus on 1 or 2 employees
Oh,
and
okay.
1 manager.
I get it.
Yeah.
So we also need to like interview.
Yeah, so we
the
give out
employees.
surveys. Okay, awesome.
Yeah. So who's volunteers for the interview this time? Me?
We could all go
Okay.
together.
Yeah, we can all
could
go
all
stop
go
by.
together.
Yeah.
Maybe we
Just
can
set
have
up a
lunch there or
time.
something,
Yeah.
and then we'll do
Yeah,
our
so-
interviews and stuff.
So next Friday everyone is available?
Yep.
Like
Yep.
when?
I'll
What
be-
time?
The whole day.
The whole day?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I'll be
great.
after like 11:40 after my
I don't
class.
have
Sounds
that,
good.
That sounds really good.
Works out well.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a very friendly environment there,
We
so
could
I
have lunch at Jersey Mike's.
definitely.
Oh,
Yeah, I think the environment is perfect for that, and all the workers are very willing to speak with us.
And we can like experience the atmosphere
Yeah.
as customers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
There we go.
And so, like last time in T2, the interview problem might mostly focus on the manager aspect. So I think we may need to work more on the interview that focus on employees, because I think the questions is not totally the same. So
But I feel like last time we talked about like the interview questions, and the professor asked us to like focus more on like how to qualify the output problem facing the organization and the history, like causing the put more focus on the question like will result the answer the part 3 in teacher.
yeah.
Yeah, so we could include that question in our survey and interview. Just so that.
Yeah, I find that the survey is suggested to conduct like a few weeks after we conduct the interview.
Like what do you mean by that?
I saw the document like the professor provided, and it says it is suggested that the survey is provided a few weeks, like 1 or 2 weeks after the interview.
After
Like we need a period of time between we conduct the interview and
the survey. Okay, got it.
But this time we also need a draft of the survey as well, so we need some improvements of our survey.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So do we need to put out the Google Doc?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could create a Google Doc and then start brainstorming.
Yeah. And so
Okay.
and
Are you creating it?
I can just give me a second. I will email to you guys.
And I think so far the meetings have went well. What do you guys think?
Yes,
Yeah.
they've been really efficient, and I think we are sticking to our deadline, so it's pretty good.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, every time our meeting it runs well and efficient.
Smoothly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think about the title of the
T4.
Okay.
Four.
Okay. Email.
And this time the background is of the company is different. Like we need to find what's the mission and vision.
I can look that up right now.
Yeah.
What's your email address again?
But I think we can like
Should I put it in?
know more about the
Yeah.
details from their
Wait, could you send
manager.
that
or
Yeah, of course, but yeah, their
How
mission
they-
and like their values are mostly for whole corporate since
yeah,
it's just a
how
franchise.
they feel about them and how they like their practice on
Like
them.
this? Exactly.
Yeah, how they, like,
this is a
Portray
vision.
themselves to their
I just know
customers.
that.
Are they still following like their mission and values?
Yeah, how they see the importance of their vision, mission and values.
It sounds great. Yeah, even on their website here, and my friend that works there also, he says Jersey Mike's offers always a sub above, and they're always very into their quality. So they might be a little bit more pricey than like a Subway, but it's better quality of meat and bread and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that makes them like stand out.
And I think we need some information on the competition too, just so that we can compare Jersey Mike's to Subway and other.
It's like Subway, Jimmy John's.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely a couple sub shops around College Avenue area as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is your guys' email? It's like ZL.
ZL244.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it. And yours?
RMD 203.
RMD. Got it.
Perfect. And then, yeah, I think also picking Jersey Mike's was a great place to pick because it's a newer business, and they also it makes them like having an output problem is more like common to be there than the business that's been
Yeah.
going forever. It might be hard to kind of find out what's going on.
And the location, it's on College Ave, lots of students, so
Mhm.
makes sense.
What exactly is the foot traffic? Is like too many people and they cannot handle the like.
No, it's almost the opposite. Well, it's either foot traffic is like they can't handle too much, or too less. So this we're actually looking at it's too less right now.
It's too
It's too
less.
less.
Yeah, with the foot traffic because it's like a seasonal business, and like it all like the kid was saying his name was we have it in the thing. What's his name again? Let me double check.
Yeah, because I
Or
like
T2.
when I read the question, like the survey question, I thought like foot traffic. I Google it and it's like too many people.
I
and
thought
they
it was
can't
too
handle.
much.
Oh
too.
really? It
Yeah.
really did. No,
Yeah.
like
Only we think that is too less.
That's good
Like the
because
traffic,
it is
yeah.
too
no,
less.
it is too less.
Like, cause you said that it only like operates for around a year. I think it's new, so it has
Yeah.
difficulty attracting people
Exactly.
to their
I think it should start accepting meal swipes or something. You know,
That's
everyone's
a good
gonna start
suggestion
going
though.
there.
Yeah, have like a certain amount, like an $8 value. That's
Yeah.
actually a very good point. That's a good point to run by them even during like our future interviews maybe.
Yeah.
But also, yeah, so the foot traffic is just like right now it's a super seasonal business. It's a lot of students. So like when we go on spring break or Christmas vacation, like it kind of slows down for them. So they're trying to actually
Okay,
reach,
that's how.
yeah, they're trying to reach out to more of the public, and they want to try to get more of like downtown and like uptown New Brunswick to maybe get like more of the businesses to start like getting catered lunches from them or something to improve their sales.
Okay.
Yeah. I also remember that you said they have willing to do delivery
Mhm.
business, right?
Bicycle delivery or something.
Yeah, they're starting to look into that now. It'll definitely help them increase their sales, they think. So they're working with that. It's kind of like a thing that Jersey Mike's doesn't have in their franchise like agreement, but they went back and they've talked to like the franchise advisor, I guess, and they suggested like that would help their business. And Jersey Mike's franchise are very willing to help all their locations, so they kind of work with them and do what's best for them.
Yeah.
Because I saw like during springtime, like during summertime and winter, they will have like summer school or winter school. So I thought like foot traffic will like means it will like have too many people. Like,
Yeah.
But if like
That's
they
good
have
though if they have too
seasonal
many people.
business, like because they cannot handle it. That's what I thought.
I got you.
I thought so too.
And, like what are they like doing to like prevent from?
Oh, so
they
they're
try-
doing like a lot more marketing. So they're doing like a lot more coupons.
Are they doing like delivery currently?
Yeah, they're working on their delivery, and then like they're doing different promotions. Like your first online order is 50% off.
Mhm.
So they're doing like a lot of different things to help the business.
Attracting people, yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
I think like Subway is really a competitors of them because I saw Subway always have a lot of
Customers.
coupon,
Oh, coupons,
like the
yeah.
discounts.
Yep.
that-
Promotions,
Yeah.
marketing.
Well, the dining hall is a I mean, the dining hall has competition too because they have subs and
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
And kids can just go there and use
Yeah,
their meal
meal
swipe without
swipes.
spending cash.
Yeah.
And there's I think Sbarro in
Sbarro.
Stevenson,
Yeah,
or
Yep.
and
but
they're
that's
also
on
doing,
Livingston. So
yeah, they can do the meal swap.
yeah.
So yeah, for the next future meeting, like we talked about it a little bit already, we just talked about different kind of interviews we're gonna have to do, and then
So our interview on T4 will mostly focus on the output problem, the reasons of the output problem, and their vision, mission, and also the personnel. It says like the third point. It says describe the demographics of the personnel within the organization, like roles or job duties within the organization, and like ages, gender, race, or ethnicity.
Yep.
Yeah. I
So it's just like
think-
a little bit. Now we're getting a little more in depth. You know, our first initial meeting was kind of general, meeting them, talking about the project, and now the next meeting will be a little bit more in depth, more about like their workers
Yeah.
and then like how they do things, the missions and values, how they go about that.
Yeah.
That's definitely important.
And during the interview, we could ask them what they think the solutions are, and then try to integrate ours with
Yeah,
theirs.
that's true.
Yeah.
Because in T6 we would make like focus on the solution we think that
Yeah,
can
so-
solve their problems.
Yeah. So if we could, we
Yeah,
could
we
ask
can
them
just
so that.
ask their opinions. on it.
Yeah.
How to resolve the problem, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we can like brainstorm on T6.
Perfect.
Yeah.
T6.
That is good. We'll just keep things going smoothly.
Yeah.
That's good.
Avoiding cram is always good.
Yeah.
So far, we've been good with that.
So we're asking open-ended and closed-ended questions.
I think interview is like just ask a question and
No, for the survey.
survey.
So
I
if-
think.
Yeah, because
1 to 5 scale is like the question is very narrow, you know.
But if we asked them a mix of these, we could make like bar graphs and just present the data somehow. If we ask them to then.
Because I
Yeah.
feel like survey should be like not instead of 1 to 5, it's easier for them to enter, but sometimes it's hard to get their opinions. Like we are putting our thoughts and into 1 to 5 scales, but it's hard to know what they think and
So, like my experience before is like the difference between interview and survey is like interview focus on the details of the problem. The survey is open to like more people, but the questions would be like simple than the interviews. Like it may because more people is doing this. It's like
It's easier to collect the
like
data.
a questionnaire, so it may the question may be like more closed and like more simple. So I think it their focus is different. So that's why I like design the survey questions to like scale.
Yeah, that's fine. I think that'll be fine.
Yeah, you could include some open-ended questions too.
Yeah.
Actually
So
like
we
one or
combine
Yeah,
the
one
two
or two.
together.
Yeah. but
Yeah.
just not so much.
Yeah, and we should. Yeah, that's good enough.
One
Yeah,
page
while
will
we're
be-
there, we can make it like a conversation based too. Like
Yeah.
while they're doing the survey, they could also like tell us things that they're thinking, and we can just take down some
Yeah.
notes and whatnot.
Yeah. So like the last 1 or 2 questions can be open questions.
Yeah. That's
And I
good.
think the survey should just be one page because I don't think they would spend so much time.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I think one page like
yeah,
short
so
and
it
concise.
looks shorter and they'll.
Yeah,
Like
not gonna take too much
8 to 10
time out of their
questions
day
or
Yeah.
to
something.
fill it out.
Yeah.
I think that's great.
I think at most 20 questions is, yeah,
One
Maybe
Oh,
more.
it's
it's 20
too much.
open-ended or no? I would just
close, I mean close.
do closed-ended, like ranking them.
Yeah,
But
Yeah, I'd
I
do like
feel like
15,
10,
10,
10,
15.
15 will be
yeah, I mean
enough.
at most,
at most,
Yeah.
I think at
Yeah.
most it's like 12, I guess.
12? Oh,
Yeah, I feel like
I mean,
around
if
10,
it's
like
too
8
much,
to 10.
then I don't think they're going to answer like. It's not going to be that reliable because towards the end they're just going to start ranking
random
it.
Yeah.
circle away things.
That's a good point. I think keeping it around the right area, like one page, and we also
Yeah.
can break it up. You know, like we can do some questions, like one meeting that we meet with them, and then like if we have any more questions, we can just
Yeah.
talk about it in person. So we have other things to talk about. So we'll
It would
take the 20 questions that we have,
yeah.
and we'll
And
narrow it
split.
down to the most
Okay.
important ones that we think will be the best for the survey, and then the other questions
Yeah.
we can just kind of
Ask in
verbally talk
person.
about.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool. Because I don't even know we have that much questions.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah,
good that
me
we have more
too.
questions though, because
Yeah.
that's good.
So
It'll-
vision mission will be like open-ended question, right?
Yeah, we'll present them with a vision and mission that obviously the franchise has
Okay.
for Jersey Mike's, but and then they can tell us how they kind of follow their mission and vision themselves.
Actually, I have a question on the project description. Is the third point in part 4. It says this information can be provided in summary form. Also, please refer to case studies in our course pack for examples of how this information is written or presented
Okay.
effectively.
Yeah.
Does
Yeah.
that mean how we organize the results of
Yeah, how we display the data basically.
So
You
is
think?
it like a form to create
Graphs or anything.
Yeah, we'll look back at the
Yeah. I
previous
just,
case studies.
yes, I just
and we'll-
don't know which case study
And
does it.
I think any of the ones that we've
Any of
gone
them.
over so far.
yeah.
Yeah, I just don't know which one.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think that maybe a table of it might be more clearly like age and like below what age and above what age what people is
Okay, so
in
the-
this range, and then maybe a table would be seems more clearly. I think like only now, but if we come up to like more better ideas, we can just change.
Yeah.
As to the course concept, two course concepts we need to use in T4. I think
Okay.
We could
maybe
Yeah, that's not a problem.
yeah, after
Just
our
throughout the-
midterm, I think we are very familiar with the course concept.
That's
Yeah.
what the key ones that we need to know about.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah,
do you
we-
guys know the key term? Like from the PowerPoint or like from
Yeah, from the PowerPoint and then just reading the
Okay.
chapters. They just
Okay.
talk about like different like leadership
Yeah,
stuff,
leadership
like
basically.
leadership, like yourself, like in your environment and stuff like that. The
It's-
culture.
It says, for example, self-awareness and motivation.
Yeah.
Really good example.
Okay, wait, I think.
We're at 18,
Where
so we'll
are we
keep
at?
going for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
So we'll work on that and revise it over the next week or so.
and actually, last time you went to their store, what do you feel about them?
I feel they're all very friendly. I feel like they're more of their customer base, so they're very helpful when you show up. They say hello when you walk in. They make you feel welcomed at the store. They're not just like making your sub with a bad look on their face, you know. They make it like happy to be there. So, and it's also very clean inside, so that's also good to like see that as well, because you don't like going somewhere to eat if the place is dirty. You know, it doesn't mean they're keeping up on their stuff like that. The manager and even the owner, operator, employees were all willing to talk about our project, and they were very open since we are Rutgers students, and they were actually very excited about the project. And maybe down the road they'll see our final copy. I told
Yeah.
them we'll possibly bring it in, but they said definitely bring it in. I want to check it out, so that's not a problem.
I think like at the last of this at the end of this semester, we need to present our project. I think that
Definitely.
should be like kind of an advertisement of their store. Yeah.
Absolutely. No, they'll definitely like it. So like I said, they're all very friendly, and I'm looking forward to going back and find out more information about building on our project.
So So we can discuss the rest on Group Me now.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
For sure.
Like
Yeah.
the time on Friday.
Of course.
Yeah.
Next Friday.
I think Group Me was also a great thing. Keeps
Yeah.
connection very fluent. If you have a question at any time of the day
Yeah.
or AM hours, you can drop it in there and
Magic.
get a
Yeah,
pretty
for
speedy
technology.
response.
Yeah, that's cool. So now, what if just like assign some work like between like among us, like
Yeah.
the interview
Yeah.
question and the survey draft.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So okay.
Yeah.
That works. And we'll split that up.
Maybe just half. Yeah, two of us
Do a
focus on
survey.
the survey and two of us focus on the
Yeah,
interview.
you could put all of it on the Google Doc and then we could.
We'll work with it from there
Yeah.
for sure. Because
So-
this is due in 2 weeks, right? T4?
T4
T4 is
this week.
week 7.
I think
Is
it's
it?
after the midterm.
Week
Okay,
9.
but midterm is week 7.
It's week 9.
Yeah, so
T4
it's
is week 9.
like
Oh.
after midterms we have spring.
Okay,
break.
spring break.
Yeah, spring break.
Oh, we do.
Oh, so we have plenty
yeah.
of time.
Yeah, you forgot. And then after spring break.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Week.
Okay. So
Next week's week 6, right?
next this week is week 6.
This week.
Yeah,
No, I mean like the
Next
coming
week,
week.
okay.
yeah, the community.
Yeah, for this week we have just our chapter. We have 2 chapters, a team handbook,
Yeah.
assignment, case study we have to read about, and then for
Yeah.
class due we have our T3 project, T3 to the video that we're working on right now.
Yeah.
And then there's also like a part 1 individual. It's like you analyze your team meeting, recording and prepare feedback, and individually
Yes.
complete a team assessment survey.
Mm.
So that's what we'll wrap up with, and then
Mhm.
we'll talk in the group chat and keep up from there, and I think
Yeah.
we're good to go.
Yes.
Yeah.
All
So,
right.
which one do you like to pick up, like the interview or the survey?
Oh, it doesn't
But it
matter.
doesn't
I think
matter.
we'll just work
Yeah,
on
we
it.
could
as
all
a-
work together
Okay.
or
Yes.
split it. Anything. I don't mind.
Oh,
Perfect.
You
yeah.
guys ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it's good. Wait, bye.
Saying bye.